set in Jerusalem, 33 AD. The last week has been a week of great upheaval in the city. The preacher named Jesus had been accused of blasphemy and crucified between two criminals. The people who had thought he was the Messiah were all disappointed at his short end. But then a rumor had begun. He had risen from the dead. He is alive. We begin our story with the criminal Barabbas, a Jewish revolutionary. He had been sentenced to die, but had been released by the governor in exchange for the death of Jesus. He is wondering what to make of it all.
Oh, I'm loving this! Sweet smell of freedom. And to think, 1 week ago, I was rotting in that filthy Roman prison, waiting and wondering which day, which hour would be my last. It's been a strange Friday. I haven't quite understood all of it. Ah, who cares? I am free! I am free! No. When the jailer opened the door and told me to follow him, I feared the worst. The only question was, how would I die? Would it be swift and merciful? Or would it be the slow torture of crucifixion, where my last hours on earth would be spent in torment and despair? But I was not taken to the executioner's block, nor was I led up the hill. I was taken to the governor. By some strange quirk of fate, my destiny was to be decided by the people. And never underestimate the power of the people, nor the vanity of the priests. I saw those villains. They started to whisper, "Crucify him." And it wouldn't be long before the people were begging for blood. And poor old Pontius, he knew that true power lies with the people. It comes from the mob. And suddenly, I was free. I was free, and all it took was just 2 words. Crucify him. Crucify him! Crucify him. When it was certain that he would die, I looked at him to mock him. But my laughter, it disappeared when I looked. They still haunt me. Those eyes, so full of love. Even my mother never looked at me that way. And when the people, they jeered and dragged him through the streets, he said nothing. Nothing. And those priests, oh, they were lying through their teeth. I know. Trust me, I've been there. Even then, he said nothing. And for what? What was worth dying for? Like this on a tree with 2 criminals? Who is this man? Who is this man?
Barabbas! Barabbas! My friend! Who are you? I'm Peter, the man who died on the cross, was my master and closest friend. I've been looking all over the city for you. You are a very special person.
Look, I don't know you, and I don't want to know you. I have enough troubles as it is. I don't want one more.
My friend, you are the person our Lord died for. He saved you. You are now free.
I know, but it doesn't give me any joy. We will all be judged for what happened there. I've seen enough villains to know that that man, he was innocent.
My friend, have you not heard the great news? He is risen. He is alive.
Look, I don't know what you're taking, but I saw him die. I saw the stone cover his tomb, and trust me, no man can move that thing.
Hallelujah, brother. That's what I'm here to tell you. The stone's been rolled away. The story did not begin with the cataclysmic events of the last week. For many centuries, the prophets had foretold the birth of a Messiah, a Redeemer who would save his people from their sins. The promise was foretold by the prophets. The promise was born in Bethlehem. The promise was fulfilled last week when the stone was rolled away. And the name of the promise was Jesus.